Panthers, welcome back to another advisory lesson. Today is Wednesday, November 19th, 2014. The topics for today include reviewing the organization forms and requirements for Spring Oaks Middle School. We are also going to discuss what is T24 and what is a scholarship. We will be reviewing what does a positive Panther look like, and you will be making your final group posters. Make sure you're paying attention today. We're going to be discussing grades and other reminders, and at the end of advisory, you will be hanging up your class poster. Today we are going to discuss ways that you can connect to Spring Oaks Middle School, so make sure you're paying attention.
If you or your classmates are interested in organizing a new group, get a form from your teacher today. The form is in your teacher's email. The form must be completed and given to the grade level assistant principal. As a reminder, this is what the form looks like. Here are our expectations for advisory. You must participate, raise your hand, be active, help each other, share your thoughts, and have fun.
Last time in advisory, we discussed what is a positive Panther. Please make sure you take a few moments and find last week's poster. In order to review, we want to talk about the Spring Branch ISD goals. Last time, we talked about how the goals want you to be improving your academic performance, and how the goals want you to enter college or post-secondary training and exit successfully.
Everyone has pathways to success. You will begin to choose those pathways in middle school: arts or humanities, business and industry, public industry, STEM, and multidisciplinary.
Here is the Spring Branch T24 model.
I want to focus on T24 a little bit and talk to you about T24 and how T24 kind of fits and how we approach state accountability and state testing as a piece of T24. As you know, in Spring Branch, by having T24, wanting to double the number of kids in Spring Branch who complete some form of higher education over the next 5 years, that's a goal that's way beyond state accountability. But I want to make sure that people do not get confused with, that doesn't mean that we can ignore state testing and state accountability. You know, one of our 4 critical measures in T24 is graduation rates. If students don't graduate on time, then they're not going to go off to higher ed and be successful in higher ed. So we have to make sure that we're graduating as many of our students on time as we really prepare and continue to focus on T24. Remember, there's 3 components that we focus on T24: getting kids ready for higher ed, getting kids to higher ed, and getting kids through higher ed. And part of getting kids ready is getting them successfully through pre-K through 12, which includes successfully passing state examinations and graduating on time.
As your superintendent mentioned, we want to keep in mind your goals, your education, the skills that you acquire, the vision, your interests and values, all in hopes to find you a career after you graduate high school.
Do you know what a scholarship is? Does anyone know? Discuss this for a minute as a class.
Now let's take a look and find out what is a scholarship.
What is an academic scholarship?
An academic scholarship is any financial aid that a student receives based on their grades or test scores. Academic scholarships are normally distributed by the college or university, whereas athletic scholarships come from the athletic department. To earn an academic scholarship for college, you need to have both a strong GPA and high test scores. Academic scholarships can add a good deal of money to your financial aid package when it gets paired with an athletic scholarship. While the minimum requirements for an academic scholarship vary by school, you can talk to the coach and see if you might qualify for a paired or a partial academic scholarship based on your GPA and test scores. Academic scholarships also can help athletes who don't qualify for athletic aid or when a school doesn't have athletic scholarships like Division III schools. Getting good grades and test scores in high school is very important for your college opportunities. The better you do in school, the more options you will have as you search for college. College coaches are more interested in strong student athletes than just strong athletes. Kids who work hard in the classroom are more likely to work hard on the team. They also can help boost team GPA and help maintain strong graduation rates.
Now that you know what a scholarship is, keep in mind if you set goals, stay on track, and try your best, hard work will pay off. Let's look at what happens when hard work pays off.
Boston Marathon champ Mev Keflezighi is back in San Diego, and his win is already a source of inspiration for many young athletes. Fox 5's Christian De La Rosa joins us now with how one Claremont High School student is trying to follow in his footsteps, and that's a pretty fast pace there, Christian.
Yes, it is. Kathleen, driven by her role model, this young lady from Claremont High is proving how high and how fast she can jump over hurdles, not just on the track, but in life.
I wake up, go to 6 periods, then I go to track practice for 2 hours, then I go home and I try to study.
You may think 17-year-old senior at Claremont High, Lily McKeem, has a little too much on her plate.
I'm in photo club and I did theater for 2 years, and I'm in volleyball and I'm in track.
She also happens to work for a living. You see, McKeem has been on her own since she emancipated from her parents last year.
Well, my father left when I was really young, and so I haven't seen him since I was 6, and then my mother has alcoholism problems. She struggles with that, so there would be a lot of verbal and physical abuse.
McKean says keeping busy with school, work, and track has helped her rise above all the negativity in her life. And yes, this hard work is paying off. McKean, who's a straight-A student with a 4.3 grade point average, is being awarded a $28,000 scholarship from Foot Locker for excelling in sport and academics.
$20,000.
Her goals in line. One of her favorite role models, Boston Marathon champ, Mev Keflezighi.
He shows that you need to be both, you have to academically challenge yourself, and then strength-wise, if you want to be a runner or if you want to be in a sport, you have to athletically challenge yourself as well. You have to set yourself lots of goals.
And this young lady is captain of her track team, broke her school record last week. We're also learning that Mev is actually going to make it to her school next week. He was actually supposed to be there today. He's going to make it there next week to meet this amazing young lady who's also going to major in mathematics and run track and go to school in Minnesota, of all places.
Well, I gotta tell you, whatever finish line she decides to cross, she will be a winner, that's for sure. Thanks, Christian. Great story.
So keep in mind, Panthers, if you set goals, stay on track and try your best. Hard work will pay off.
Now, take out those planners. Mark your calendars for the following 2 reminders. Thanksgiving break, November 26th through the 30th. Final exams, December 15th through the 19th.
And we want to remind you to keep those grades up. If you had an incomplete on the 9-week report card, you need to get that work turned in right away. So make sure you're talking to your teachers. Another reminder for your planner is that the Soames Talent Show is tomorrow. Make sure you stay and support your Panthers. Follow us at lunch. Don't forget, send us those selfies. Now let's get back to talking about Positive Panthers. Please find last week's poster. When thinking about Positive Panthers, we have an upcoming award that you can nominate your friends for. You can nominate somebody who exhibits any of the characteristics that you see on the screen. This is the Character Without Question Award. Someone that you know who is honest, responsible, shows respect, someone that you think should be nominated. If you would like to nominate a Soames Panther for the Character Without Question Award, please raise your hand and ask your teacher for a nomination form now. Or stop by the office later and ask for a nomination form. Now let's finish up those posters. Last time you discussed what a Positive Panther was, and you started to fill out your first rough draft poster. If you have lost your poster, please begin a new one. You are going to create a new poster today. You need to put your most important characteristics in order from top to bottom. Make sure that your poster says, a Positive Panther is, and then lists list the characteristics that your class has decided on.
Don't forget to decorate your poster, make it stand out, add some graphics, cut the edges, and add color. At 8:50 a.m., please send 2 classroom representatives to the cafeteria to hang your poster. We will have tape for you. Poster needs to be complete. Teachers, students, and staff will vote on the best words to describe a positive Panther.
Next semester, your SOM staff will recognize a Panther of the Week using the characteristics that you put on the poster. We will celebrate all honor roll students with a party, just like we did this time. Also, are you tardy a lot? If you're tardy, you don't get to party. But anybody who doesn't have tardies will enjoy the party. And here's how. Any student who has 0 tardies between Monday, the 17th, and the end of the first semester, December 19th, will be invited to a no tardy party. During the party, you will be able to socialize with your friends, listen to music, and enjoy pizza and giant cookies. Keep calm and don't be tardy. At this time, teachers, please check the time in your advisory and keep in mind that all posters need to be downstairs ready to go by 8:50. Please let your class know how much time they have to complete what is a positive Panther. One final thought before you begin. Make sure you're staying positive even outside of advisory class. Set those goals and stick to them. Remember what expectations you have for yourself and what your teachers expect in the classroom. Keep a positive attitude. Ask your teachers for help. And remember, it's easier to keep up than it is to catch up. On that note, turn to your neighbor and tell them, "You're awesome."
You're awesome.
You're awesome.
You're awesome.
We're both awesome, I guess.
Yeah, we are.
Have a great day.
Have a great day.